f of x is equal to x cubed minus 7x squared plus minus 24x plus 18. Part A, sketch the graph of the gradient function y equals f dash of x. Gradient function f dash, so we need to differentiate this. Differentiating the x cubed, I get 3x squared. The minus 7x squared, I get minus 14x. And the minus 24, I'll get minus 24. The 18 will differentiate to become 0. So this is the graph that I want to sketch. To do that, I would like to know what the roots are. So I'm going to factorize this. So it's going to have to be a 3x and an x to get the 3x squared. I'm thinking about a 6 and a 4 to get the 24 maybe. If that was a minus and that was a plus, then I'd have a 12x and a minus 6x, which would give 6x, which doesn't quite work, so I think I've got that the wrong way round. So if I had that as the 4 and that as the 6, now I have an 18x and a minus 4x, which would give 14x, not minus 4x. So I've got those signs the wrong way around. So that should be a positive, and that should be a negative, and that will now work. So my two roots are minus 4 over 3 and 6. So 6 roughly here, minus 4 over 3 is roughly here. I know it's going to have an intercept of minus 24, which is down here. So my gradient function is going to look something like this. So I've sketched the graph. Part B, use algebraic methods to determine any points where the graph cuts the coordinate axes and mark them on the graph. Oh, well, I've already done that. I've already got where it intercepts on the x-axis there, and where it intercepts on the y-axis there, so I've done that. Part C, using calculus, find the coordinates of any turning points on the graph. So there is a turning point here. It wants me to use calculus to do this now, not completing the square, so I need to use calculus to do this. So when does this graph have a minimum? So we're going to differentiate this. So the 6, differentiating the 3x squared will be 6x. Differentiating the minus 14x will be minus 14. Minus the 24 will differentiate to be 0. That's going to equal 0. So x is 14 over 6 or 7 over 3, and it's slightly simpler form. So that's the x coordinate of that turning point. For the y coordinate of that turning point, I'm going to substitute it in to the graph that I'm plotting. So if I substitute 7 over 3 in here and here, I get my y coordinate, which is minus 121 over 3. And we're done.